Sam! Sam!
Dead man.
Oh, thank God I got through.
Where are you?
No idea. I'm seeing tanks and soldiers. The uniforms date back over a century. World War II era, I suspect. Did you see the man leading the soldiers?
No.
I think it's the guy you told us about.
The born and bred warrior asshole who's gunning for BB?
He must be our ticket home, right?
Don't ask me. This is only my second time. And without BB, he'll be hard to find.
Lucky for you, I've got BB here in tip-top shape, just waiting for you. Where should we meet?
Is there anything unusual or distinct near you?
I'm in the sewers. Hang on. I can see a tower through a hole. A square tower. right above my position.
Gotcha. I'll find it and search for a sewer entrance. Can you sit tight for now?
Gladly. I won't move an inch.
Yeah, well, if I'm slow, you might have to.
What?
That warrior asshole. He wasn't after me. He was after BB.
Fuck me.
Right. If he's looking for anyone, it's you.
Oh no. Hurry the hell up, Sam.
Keep it together. I'm on my way. And don't hook up BB either. You'll lead him straight to you.
Oh boy.
Not that you would, since you hate them.
I just did because I was scared to death.
Disconnect, now.
Already done.
Don't let him take BB.
How? If he shows up with his soldiers, what do you expect me to do? Fight back? If I have to choose between BB and myself, well...
You won't. I'm ending the call.
Sam, it's not easy being me. No wife, no children, no friends. And so I sought solace, sought company in the dead. Over time, I made them a part of me. 70% of who I am today. But meeting you has opened my eyes. You're very special, Sam.
Go! Either noble. Sing natin.
you soon. Lou.
Over here.
Lou.
The little one should be working again. Let me see. Oh, well then. Maybe this is a special beach for soldiers who died in battle.
Maybe we should get the hell out of here.
Yes.
I'm surprised. I thought you would have abandoned BB by now.
Discard precious hardware? Never. So, do you still share memories? I see.
Stay here. Seems like I got other memories to tend to.
I said, bitch, we just
down.
signed Frenchie balls.
You know, Sam, I'm starting to understand why BB is so important to you.
Huh?
It's just a tool. Life and death are supposed to be irrelevant. But we've got attached to each other all the same, haven't we?
Kid's not just a tool. Name's Lou.
Lou, huh?
That's a good name. Where's my baby?
Up bad.
Where are you, baby? I wanted. Where's my baby? Okay. Find a place to hide.
Damn. He shot me like 9 times. He shot you like oh, he is too harsh.
I want my baby back. Engage on sight. Tango. Find a place to hide! Open fire! We need reinforcements. Move. Get my baby. Pick up the pace. I want my baby. Tango. Over here. Get him out. We need reinforcements. Get back out there. Where are you, baby? Where's my baby? Get my baby. Shit. Me. Retreat! We need reinforcements! Move! Get my baby. On, boys! Don't let it down, boys! Out of place to hide!
I gotta throw way over here. Jesus.
My dear. Find it. Don't let me down, boys. Get my baby. Engage hostile. Light him up. Ready, Frank. Fall back. We need reinforcements. Bad. I was born to fight. Baby. Baby. I was born. Fight. Don't let me down, boy. Find a place to hide! Tangle, tangle. Open fire. Throwing fire, retreat! We need reinforcements. Move, move! I want my baby back. Where's my baby? Search and destroy! Baby. I want my baby back. I want my baby back. My dear baby. Taking fire! Light him up! Get him out!
Fuck, man. A fucking monster trying to kill me. Shit. I can't use. My dear baby.
need reinforcements. Go!
Where's my baby? Where's my baby?
Give him help. Get back out there.
Oh my god.
Get my baby. I want that bastard found.
Find a place to hide. We're done here. Move. We need reinforcements. Move.
I want my baby back. I was born by fight. Where's my baby? Where are you, baby?
He was shooting a rocket launcher, too.
The image is disturbing.
It is bad. That was bad.
want my baby back.
Get down!
Weapons free. All back.
We need reinforcements. Dad.
My dear.
Destroy.
I was born to fight. Where are you, baby? Where's my baby? Get my baby. Where are you, baby?
Open fire. Pulling out. We need reinforcements. Dad.
My baby. Where's my baby?
Open fire. Covering fire! Retreat! We need reinforcements. Forward.
My dear baby. Hey, baby. Where are you, baby? Where's my baby? Get my baby. Baby. Where's my baby? My dear baby. I was born to fight. Where are you, baby? Get me. Baby.
Tango. Enemy fire.
shit. Running from the lies.
Maybe this is all my fault. I should never have put you in that prison.
Motherfucker getting the foot and you know what? Ah. BB. What was it? Try this again.
Lou?
BB.
Lou, how's little Lou doing?
No response.
Well, look at that. That child's taking a shine to me. You two were out cold, so I had you brought here. You were right. Whatever you did back there returned us to our own world. I put your cargo and gear in your private box. You slept for a whole day, you know. Slept like the dead. I'm already back in Capital Knot. Fragile's beach has been coming in handy. Sam, I owe you an apology. Lou was the name you were going to give your own baby if he'd had made it. I should have pieced it together sooner.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I found some records from 10 years ago. A death, sudden, in the middle of a town. Young woman in the prime of her life. Nobody knew until it was too late. A void out. Her husband, who was a member of Bridges, had dooms. He tried, but he couldn't get to her in time. The whole town was wiped off the map, leaving nothing but a big crater and him, because he was a repatriate. People wanted answers. Did the man hide his wife's body on purpose? The only survivor was the only suspect. He was easy to blame. And people did. And pretty soon, they were blaming Bridges too. The man felt responsible, so he left. And his wife, who died, her name was Lucy. She'd been pregnant, poor woman. They were going to name their son Lou.
Didn't happen.
But it did. President Strand told me. She talked about you all the time. He didn't have to cut all ties and walk away, she said.
You wanna shut the fuck up?
Calm down, Sam. Take a seat. I told you before about my brother. 70% harvested from cadavers. Do you want to know the real reason why? Because the story you've heard is one I made up. The truth is, I'm Frankenstein's monster. Artificial, grown from pluripotent stem cells. And when that vital spark didn't manifest in all my organs, they replaced the defective ones with those of the dead. I never had a birthday. I'm a soulless meat puppet. No ka, a dead man. People born the traditional way have beaches. You have one. BB too. But I have no such connections. No mother, no afterlife, no beach. You see now why I'm so obsessed with it all? Why I joined Bridges? The battlefield. Now that was an awful beach. But strangely, I didn't hate it, because I knew you were coming for me. I've never felt that before. Connected to someone, anyone. You didn't have to cut all ties and walk away. The president was right about that much.
Wasn't anything to walk away from. It's not like I was ever welcome there.
Come on, even I was welcome. Oh, that. You were holding it. It's an old dog tag, US issue. Wasn't easy prying it out of your hand. Clifford Unger, as you can see. I looked him up in our database. Found a match. He was US Army Special Forces. Fought in Kosovo, Iraq, Afghanistan.
That's him.
Well, that's all I've managed to dig up so far. You must be caked in chiral matter from the battlefield. Time for a shower, I'd say. Oh, I won't be joining you this time. The Die Hardman issue is no longer a concern. I've seen to it that our conversations won't be recorded.
was just wondering if you'd be my date to Joseph's party. All right. Come on, it'll be fun. Please? Please, 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 please. Honey, don't hang up. You got your favorite chocolates right here. Assorted. The ones you love so much. Why can't you love me the way you love these assorted chocolates? I'm sweet on you, Connie. Connie, I'm your little candy man.
Sam, do you copy?
I was just wondering if you'd...
Time here stopped while you two were on that battlefield. If my thinking is correct, the dimension to which you traveled is
I could definitely walk in a gym and see her hitting the pads.
to explain a little,
With the headband on preferred, maybe even a shooter's fleet. Pads, but with the headband off, it could be a game changer.
Our car has beaches all their
Yeah,
own.
this is a no-brainer, simple through the mattress, hit it
Beaches
with
that can
times
form
smash.
inside our brains by our
Forward
beliefs,
smash.
religion, philosophy, and so forth.
I'm tripping here,
As a
but
result,
I'm just going to keep
a
it at a
beach can
single
be
smash,
anything,
respectfully.
and those
I feel like
anything
she'd make a
form
great
a
girlfriend, like
multiverse.
maybe too
However,
good, to the point where
if
it's
many
boring and
people
you got
die
to
at
step
once,
out.
their
No
beaches
brainer
can
for
become
me. This is a little
entangled,
bar called
creating a
double smash. What I
stratosphere.
mean is, our
This phenomenon is
really make the next
exacerbated in
Wayne
wartime
Johnson.
by
You know
omnipresent
what?
feelings of
She was such
resentment
fun.
and despair.
She's like a fun
Beaches are more
person.
easily
Smash.
and frequently entangled.
Short end of the
On
stick
such
here,
a
they had
beach,
12
exit
options.
Spanish,
You know, the
and
10 plays here were 13 smashes. Remember, we are requesting from all of you to vote on first team on smash. Now go
a
beat
record player. The needle skips, playing the same phrase again and again. They're fighting a battle that has no beginning or end. Round and round it goes. Now, the battlefield you visited was in Eastern Europe in World War II, which is strange, given that the man you encountered, Cliffordunga, played no part in that conflict. I can't explain
We're in
it,
trouble.
but if you can connect me to the chiral network, who knows what we might discover. EX grenade number 0.
What's up, Omar?
Hey, Dominique, how's it going, bro?
Pretty good.
That's good, that's good. Not bad. Friday, I had got a flat tire, so I couldn't even make it to my computer. So.
Hey.
Yeah,
Still there,
I
Sam?
was going
If
through
so,
it,
I have a request.
will you be
When you're
available
ready,
tomorrow
head
morning?
upstairs to the delivery.
Yeah, around 11. You were 10 or 11, I guess?
Like 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, all right, cool, bro. I appreciate you. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Bye.
All right, bye.
Cause it's a shock in the waters. A killer where there's among us. Niggas get put with the offer. Yeah, I told ya. We give them all our praise and thanks like, job bless. Bro, stop it, I'm in the way. Niggas just spinning that black though. Still my look at my Gabra. Rostia, Niggas is saying I'm washed up. I'm sure cause I'm the wet now. Niggas is scared now. Cause it's a shock in the waters. A killer where there's among us. Niggas get put with the offer. Yeah, I told ya. We give them all our praise and thanks like, job bless. Bro, stop it, I'm in the way. Niggas just spinning that black though. Still my look at my Gabra. Rostia, Niggas is saying I'm washed up. I'm sure cause I'm the wet now. Niggas is scared now. Cause it's a shock in the waters. A killer where there's among us. Niggas get put with the offer. Yeah, I told ya. We give them all our praise and thanks like, job bless. Bro, stop it, I'm in the way. Niggas just spinning that black though. Still my look at my Gabra. Rostia, Niggas is saying I'm washed up. I'm sure cause I'm the wet now. Niggas is scared now. Cause it's a shock in the waters. A killer where there's among us. Niggas get put with the offer. Yeah, I told ya. We give them all our praise and thanks like, job bless. Bro, stop it, I'm in the way. Niggas just spinning that black though. Still my look at my Gabra. Rostia, Niggas is saying I'm washed up. I'm sure cause I'm the wet now. Niggas is scared now. Cause it's a shock in the waters. A killer where there's among us. Niggas get put with the offer. Yeah, I told ya. We give them all our praise and thanks. job, man.
So you took $2,000 from her. What are you looking at me strangely for?
It's the guy. I want to say something. That's okay.
This is why I say police are bullshit. Look at this. Dude getting chased by the cops. Oh my God. Oh my God. He go. Ooh, smack the nigga. Killed him.
Is that you?
Oh my God, the whole building fell on the nigga.
What are you doing here?
They just smacked the
Let
nigga.
Webs check then.
The building fell on the nigga. He got hit
Don't
by
want to
2
repeat it
cars.
last year.
He just went out like how high. Big swag to this stuff. This just blew me.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were.
Police officer. First one on the scene. The building just fell. I see my what? Nigga, I just got hit by 2 buildings.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID.
See if I'm alive.
All weapons.
What the fuck? Look at this shit. Oh, look at my nigga though. Y'all didn't see dude. This is why I say police are bullshit. Look at this. Dude getting chased by the cops. Oh my God. Oh my God. He go. Ooh, smack the nigga. Killed him. Oh my God, the whole building fell on the nigga. They just smacked the nigga. The building.
Yo, what's good, bro? What you got going?
I love whenever New York wins. The city turns into Gotham, and it's beautiful. Because after the game, New York didn't clap. It erupted. When the Knicks cooked the Celtics so bad, everyone outside of MSG lost their freaking minds. It felt like God took a hit of sour and passed it to the whole city. Finance bros getting sturdy with YNs, Henny passed around like a loaded weapon. People were climbing lampposts, flipping off buildings, screaming bing bong like it was the password to heaven. 33rd and 8th looked like a frat house on acid. In layman's terms, people just generally started tweaking. Then Spike Lee pulled up out of nowhere, looking like Frodo returning from Mordor. Dudes started flipping into the crowd off concrete rings like it was WrestleMania. People were discovering free will in real time. It was beautiful, until one dumbass chucked a metal pipe into the crowd. What a jabroni. Random dudes just took over the traffic, started directing cars like unpaid Avengers. Then Mitchell Robinson pulled up in a truck so big it looked like it ran on child support and defensive rebounds. And right behind him, Walt Frazier, looking like a lemon-scented deity from 1976. This wasn't just about the Knicks. It was a moment where every label, race, class, gender, borough, beef, dissolved. Where the noise made sense. Where the madness wasn't madness. It was joy, unfiltered. That's what makes this city what it is. Not the buildings, not the brands, the people. There's nowhere else on the planet like it. And there never will be. I love whenever New York wins. The city turns into Gotham, and it's beautiful. Because after the game, New York didn't clap. It erupted. When the Knicks cooked the Celtics so bad, everyone outside of MSG lost their freak.
Trouble. With the Rihanna flow. In the plateau.
nothing like them fucking Death Stranding. Be fucking popular. That shit turned to a whole different monster. Turned into what they call around the Resident WD.
Crazy thing is, in the next 5 or 10 years, it's gonna be somebody's wife, man. See that?
What's $16.95?
Raw, Addy, raw, Addy, raw, Addy, raw, Addy, raw, you can do it all. Addy, raw, you can do it all.
I do all of that.
You can do it all with a little bit of raw. You can do it all with a little bit of raw.
Come on, guys, dance. Prozac, dance.
Addy, raw, Addy.
Ooh, that's how you...
Addy, raw, Addy, raw, Addy, raw. You can do it all off a little bit of raw, Addy, raw, Addy, raw, Addy.
We don't really wait, homie, we talking next. Get the flapping ball like the mad switch. Bitch, I'm savage, I'm keep stacked. Get the clapping, niggas, get the laugh. Bad bitches bagged up inside of bags. Yo, that bitch gon' give me neck like a track. Fuck, nigga, talk shit, delete him, no scans. That bitch wants some ransom, she stay on hands.
How did Grill, a dental jewelry born out of economic necessity, become a simple...
Beginning scanning. Scanning.
Wayfair couch sets. He just broke. Yeah, yeah.
Hello.
We doing, Sonny?
Washing dishes, washing clothes. Looking at Don Lemon. Elimination.
Too many of us are named. Too many of us.
Oh, my hair was done by 2 o'clock.
Ain't let anybody know.
What you need?
So you got kidnapped in that ghetto area.
It's in the mall. Ain't nobody dragging nobody out the mall. They ain't stealing people over almost 200 pounds. They still little. Ones that's easy to throw in the trunk.
Social media strategies, all kinds of things. We can help you get your site up and running. Our team
Don,
show knows as we work.
He got all these sponsors now. He got to read all this shit. They don't leave and come back. It don't happen.
You're a sponsor. What time are you coming over with the chicken?
7:30. All right, 7:30.
Shopify.com/lemon.
7:30. Because I got to get your clothes done tonight.
They haven't got to be done.
What?
They haven't got to be done. I got clothes.
Okay. Well, I'm just trying to get them done.
So that is what you heard before
You're a nigger. Eat the chicken, man.
Oh, I ain't forget. How am I gonna forget that? Dinner.
French fries and mac.
You want fries and mac? You want fries and coleslaw?
No.
Fries and mac. That sounds fat.
Like you?
Yeah, man. Fries and mac.
All right, Tubbs. Call me when you're on the way.
Okay, bye.
I don't like any of those. So, that nigga dog. I don't like any of those. Fuck it. No. Pick it up. Oh no, bruh. Oh no. Let it go, my friend. We go, my friend.
Nigga, come on. So with
It's
shit
probably
like that,
it's probably some type of
with a
account
mind like
In my case, yeah, I had a hope.
In honor of Military Appreciation Month, Verizon thought of a lot of different ways we could show our appreciation, like rolling out the red carpet, giving you your own personal marching band, or throwing a bumping shindig. At Verizon, we're doing all that in the Fortnite.
So it's taking the show on the road. We're going live and unfiltered. Pause. That's crazy. Pearl Street Warehouse in D.C., June 13th. The Middle East in Cambridge, June 19th. Aisle 5 in Atlanta, July 13th. And the Promontory in Chicago, August 23rd. Real laughs, real people, real crazy, real wild, all the stuff you like. Don't miss this. Get your tickets now. WhatYouThought.com.
Tell me what you thought, what you think of what you thought, what you thought. Anytime. Yes. What you thought? Tell me what you thought, what you think and what you thought.
So, the locker. Oh, man. It's EP.
Bridges ID.
Oh, that is
Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
June 13th, Pearl Street Warehouse. Then we in Cambridge, Massachusetts. The Middle East, June 19th. Yeah. We go to Atlanta with a player's way. Leave outside. You heard?
How you doing, Sam?
Then we go to Chicago. Keep the safety, there's no safety allowed in this spot. August 23rd. Oh. Who do we check in with? We got a nobody. Yeah, is anybody left?
We gotta check in.
I already got. I don't mean it that way, man.
I already got security. I think
What's the third? Yeah, you're not the third. We're laying around in them.
Gotta check in Chicago.
Yeah. We in Chicago, August 23rd.
I'm going out when we get to Chocolate City. Yikes. I'm going out when we get to DC is Chocolate. I'm about to say. DC is Chocolate.
That chocolate. That's a whole different TNT.
Yeah, I don't know about that. That's a different. That's a different. No. DC is Chocolate City. Shout out.
There's doodle in there.
You don't know our names by now. I'm dark now. Next question, man. We got a bar, AK John Jake. You know how to spin the building.
What's going on?
That regular today. What's the best sneakers he owns on?
I guess.
Yeah, regular. What are you drinking today?
Make love, not war. I mean, it's not to y'all.
Hold on. What is there at the bottom? What? Oh, you see that? In person. What? It actually says FCD UK. Oh. It's not a girl site. FCD. It's not a woman within a radius. Women. You said no, it says FUCK. No, FC. That's all. See? It's spelled
It's spelled different.
That means some shit. Different shit.
Let's go.
It's a what you about to see, bro?
Women watch the pod. They hear the pod.
How can it work, Bob? No.
Maybe they'll be outside. I don't know.
This guy here, that nigga's different. He's
you know, I do things before I get to the pod. I gotta get dressed before I get to the pod.
What were you doing before you got to the pod that you had to
I'll be outside.
We got a bar right here. A bar, oh my God.
Only gotta get
We
home.
got Juwan HR in the building. Yo. We got a special guest, got Red's Dominican cousin. You heard? Nicolito. Primo Nicolito. Okay, my Tito. I know those lines. Okay, my Tito. Special Red has Dominican. 1,000, man. How's that Tito, brother? Yeah, by even get grown man in the building. DJ Physical on the board. And I'm in the building. Rush back. Half Dominican, full nasty. This is nasty being ready. Full nasty. Half Dominican, full nasty. That's a lot.
niggas got something wrong.
That would be a wrestling movie.
The full NASCAR.
But everything going on this week, I can't get so
nasty.
like that. I don't associate with any of the niggas driving right now.
Nah. Fitness side for the food, man.
Nah.
That's a lot. And we got Papiando, Francisco Esteban, and that. Esteban, Sazón. Like that.
Los Sazones fire. Dímelo, Pablo, Sazón fire. Dímelo, Papiando.
That's right. I really thought niggas was on the block. Really, like that. Yo, is he not clearly Dominican?
No.
They look back.
They not answering no questions. But he answered.
That's the truth.
For sure.
That's the fact.
Wait, Papiando Basket.
Nigga ran down on you.
Where?
What's that handshake got?
Papiando
At Monterrey.
Papiando Basket. They playing Brown up?
That was the wildest picture I ever put in that group chat. Which one? Yeah.
That was wild.
Oh, man. Speaking of wild shit, Tory Lanez almost lost his life this week.
Yeah.
Got stabbed 14 times.
Have a pleasant journey.
Yeah, they had to take him to
Good morning, Sam.
outside. Medevac him to airlift. It was like 7 times in the sport. Back your head. Yeah,
It was a Mexican thing.
yeah. What happened?
And it's that.
I
don't know.
Like 7 a.m. they said.
I think, I don't know if he pissed somebody off or something like that.
It was early in the
Because I think the nigga who stabbed him might be doing like some type of life service.
Yeah, he's
I
gone.
don't think he did.
That's his second time or multiple assaults he had.
On son? On Tory?
No.
Not
In
Oh, he just give it up.
Yeah,
Oh, all right.
he's serving life. He's high for that.
Yeah.
So you don't care.
At least he lived, though. That's kind of fire. That nigga in medical right now talking about, you want to have this fraud?
They said his lungs.
Joint?
Yeah, his lungs collapsed and everything.
Nah, fire shit. Wow, that.
It broke his lungs collapsed.
Yeah. So that's a little ass nigga too, bro. Niggas, you know what I mean?
Yeah, 14.
It's like the word.
They were saying that he first, like,
14 stab wounds. That's
I
ill.
think they offered to put him in protective custody, but he wanted to be just about so.
Nah. You better get around now. It's about time to go to jail. If you're not, you know what I mean, deflated and all that. That's a spot for you. Yeah, this is.
Nah, I don't breathe.
And a nigga don't gotta really stab you. We can push you down. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, they want a nigga to go about it. He can just hold his nose and mouth. With the same hand. Man, go to sleep, man. Look at that. Yo.
I mean, some of the rumors were he was in there putting money on a lot of the books of a lot of the black inmates.
Yeah.
He was kind of currying favor with a lot of the black inmates.
For protection.
Protection, just helping them, looking them out. And so it was he was a member of a Mexican gang.
So it was a shot caller. He was, you know what I mean?
Wait, so if he was paying for protection, where was
he at?
He wasn't necessarily paying them for protection. He was
where they was at.
I mean, he wasn't paying for protection.
Because I get being stabbed once, like, really quick, but like 14 times? Oh, no. Like, that's it. 14 times? Like, I mean, hold on now. I think most of us have not seen people get stabbed in prison.
Yeah, I don't know.
You've never seen it?
Yeah, but okay, but like, how fast is niggas being stabbed for the niggas who you're paying to protect you? Like, what's the difference?
Again, I don't think he was ever paying for protection. I think he just
okay, no, I understand. Okay, so he's paying out of the goodness of his heart.
No, he was. So part of it was, yes, he's looking out for some of the other brothers and then maybe don't have somebody put anything on their books.
Or
because he's a nice guy. Does he a good
because he's a nice guy. I bet.
Because he's a good person. I mean,
he's a billionaire.
Yeah.
He's a millionaire and he's just spending money.
I would agree with you right there. There's something to that.
Yeah.
Again, it was kind of spread around good favor and hope
It was
niggas don't violate.
It was Korean favor, but I don't think he ever was.
Spreading cheer. Yeah. Buy humbug in that motherfucker. You know what I
I
mean?
don't think he was ever expecting protection, but it was.
It's like he was getting stabbed. He was like, no, I didn't go for that though. You're good. Just hold it.
You start putting money in anybody's book. It's extortion now. Because when people find out, oh, you just put money in anybody's book. Yeah, first I don't got it. I need that now.
Yeah, but you put us in the contempt. So I would assume he's not angry about the fact that these niggas leveling up.
Yeah.
And that's
To follow me, boy.
And I gotta take out the threat. When niggas feel safe or protected, maybe like because people you don't know what offends who. It might be you might have easily offended somebody because you felt protected because you spent all this money, and then you found out like, oh yeah, niggas just take the money. They did.
But you don't really take much.
I was saying all his money.
We don't know where it happened, how it happened. You don't know. We're all speculating. When nobody else.
Think about it. You're in a spot where you got life. Anything small, you know, inconvenience. Supposed to get this stuff. But I mean, the wig and all that in the face. You're trying to get out of here. I feel like you were trying to kill something. Yeah, because that's not normal. Yeah, you got nothing to say and all that. Yeah. Like you said, this nigga's a pipsqueak. You just grab him and be like, yo, man, sit down. And you do it right in the time.
But the Mexican that stabbed him was pretty small too, though. But the Mexican that stabbed him looked pretty small.
Ain't nothing fair though when they back then.
I think it was even size.
It looked like it was an even size fight.
Yeah, but they ain't even though when you back then. No. You know what I'm saying? It's still
natural.
Yeah.
It might have been.
Yeah, I don't think he wanted a fair fight, probably though, bro.
No, he was trying to fight.
Yeah, he was trying to kill him.
I think he was trying to get him out of there.
That's what man. They get pop your balloon pop.
It's your big pop.
Balloon pop is different in the hands, man. Because your wig though, a wiggy with the pick that is crazy. You're trying to really get niggas violent. Multiple stab wounds in the head, B. Nah, he's trying to get him going. He's trying to get through the head piece. Yeah, but that's not the first. He probably got rid of that. He probably has something like that. Niggas threw his lid on pause when he got there.
But it's like, dog, it was like...
Yo, you like, there with the man? It's Miles and the Vanilla niggas about to get out.
Oh, yeah.
He probably handed him his old wig piece. Like, yo, hold that down for me. Yeah, I'm about to anyway. Hold on. You got to screw this down.
You really sitting there like, stop.
Look like Bob Bob. No. The whole wig. What I did. Let's talk, man. Let's True. Call it
That's a big state.
Espanol too.
But speaking of bodyguard came out and said,
drop top.
But they're loaded. Like his parents have money, so they send them out.
But what I'm thinking is probably a situation where...
Wasn't Kelsey's body.
Bodyguard. He got it wrong.
No, I'm saying online it said Kelsey's bodyguard.
Dedication.
So she's not actually.
Look at all these.
No, Kelsey is not.
So,
It's Tory Lane's bodyguard.
Is this the bodyguard that disappeared during the shot?
Yes. But get transferred, so what if we put this together and say, I want to go for the book?
Yeah.
He went to twice.
So I just dropped my stuff.
I said the cat, not the cranium. Hold on, right here. Doesn't go for more. Wait.
You're not going to acknowledge
I'm not ready.
The last 2 months, that can't be accepted.
White people pregnant have definition of diabetes.
Sugar babies.
Yeah, just white stuff. Yeah. Next ball. Just breaks your finger? Oh, dump gun. Oh, you had that. Why is that? I mean, my uncle.
See, look here. See, look at this. You take your hands off me. See, Denzel Washington, ASAP Rocky's playing, promoting the new movie.
I thought you still know what you meant.
Because you thought it was great. It's so light. Say it's worth it, man.
I still can't listen.
You be doing better.
It's God, I think.
Hey.
You will not ride your...
What the bodyguard said.
There it is, boss.
In honor of Military Appreciation Month, Verizon thought of a lot of different ways we could show our appreciation.
That's what he said happened, and that he just couldn't speak to himself.
Right. Get well soon, too.
And I mean, not for nothing, if he could come for a case that he didn't really do, and he got stabbed 14 times and survived, it's gonna be like Hot came home. Yeah. It's gonna be crazy.
You know what's crazy?
It's gonna be
so his album From Jail was probably one of the better albums that came out.
Yeah, I listened to it. It's like a 55. Yeah, what? You ain't snitch.
That's facts.
You did the time that you ain't had really supposed to do, and you got stabbed up.
I mean, he didn't. It wasn't like for lack of
respect
trying.
to get stabbed up. No, I'm just saying I respect surviving that. Like, right.
You know Harbor Freight for affordability, but durability goes right along with it. You see, we test, and then we...
So, Elizabeth, I want to get as much information as possible. First thing I want to ask, the scene in the courtroom, because I understand there might be a new person in the courtroom. Is Diddy's sister there today?
And present inside that courtroom, while the other family members, including the sons, including the daughters, including Janice Combs, Diddy's mother, haven't been inside that courtroom, but we definitely still saw Diddy's sister inside that courtroom, just kind of paying attention to everything, as well as even one of Diddy's childhood friends. He's the one who's always kind of wearing the free puff sweatshirt, the free puff hat, while he's outside of the courtroom, definitely not inside the courtroom. But yeah, definitely Diddy did have some people on his side today, but just wasn't that full family presence that we were used to seeing, especially those first couple of days.
Oh, yeah, it's interesting Joey's here who appears there. Okay, so I have to talk about the testimony right now. We can get into David James in a little bit, but we talked about him a little bit yesterday. Talk to me about Cassandra Ventura's mother. So we knew that she was going to testify today. What was her value to the prosecution's case? Let's start there, and then we'll move into the cross-examination.
Yeah, well, initially we had thought, and by we mean me, Elizabeth, thought that Cassie's mother was inside that courtroom. I spoke with Cassie's attorney, Doug Wigter, who informed me the person that we originally thought was Cassie's mom was actually a different right Cassie. So when Cassie's mom came into that courtroom, this is Cassie's mother, because they look so much like we would think that they're looking kind of at a older version a little bit of Cassie. But when she came to that courtroom today to give her testimony, she didn't kind of walk up to the witness stand and kind of how they have been doing it. But I think as far as Ventura being on the stand today was kind of in relation to just everything she had witnessed from her daughter during her relationship with Diddy years before. So she had essentially said that she had met Diddy for the first time in 2006, actually when Diddy wasn't Cassie's boyfriend. This is when Cassie was actually signing to Bad Boy. Regina just knew of Diddy as Cassie's boss at the time, before the two being Cassie and Diddy began dating. They dated here in New York City, and then they had moved to Los Angeles together. And once they made that move to LA, because Regina Ventura, according to her, she had been living in New London, Connecticut for about 57 years. So she has roots here on the East Coast. So when Cassie had moved over to the West Coast, it wasn't the same situation because she's all the way on the other side of the country, essentially. And so the contacts and the visits weren't as frequent as when she was here in New York. But even when she was here in New York, it wasn't that often, too. But what the prosecution really wanted to know from Virginia was everything that had happened specifically in December of 2011. If you guys remember that time period, that's around the time that Diddy had accused Cassie of cheating on him.
What's the one that's abandoned reality? I was
where her mom on this email under the email address of Veronica Bing, one of the aliases that she had used. And she also attached Capricorn Park, who had worked for Diddy, into this email. So and so when Cassie relayed to her mother as well as Capricorn Park was the threats that have been made toward me the threats that have been made toward me by Sean Combs are that he's going to release 2 explicit sex tapes, one on Christmas Day, maybe before or right after, and another one sometime soon after. He also says that he will be having someone hurt me and Scott being Kid Cudi, physically. And it wouldn't be at the hands of Diddy himself. It would be essentially kind of saying that it would be up to somebody else's hands. But when Cassie's mom was on the stand and just kind of responding to everything like that, she had said things such as, the sex tapes threw me. I thought he was trying to hurt my daughter. And then they brought in that Diddy essentially demanded $20,000 from Cassie, pretty much, to the point that Regina and her husband, Cassie's father, took out a home equity loan for $20,000 just to meet Diddy's demand after he had requested money. And so Regina said that Diddy was essentially angry because he had spent money on Cassie, and Cassie was with somebody else, that other person being Kid Cudi, and that Regina had sent this $20,000 check.
It's like this. I don't feel like going.
The Bad Boy account.
I want to go if it's like a pure, like yes, like a pure day. Or they've been like, hey yo, did it, no, did it.
Something before the jury had even come in today that they were talking about in court outside of the presence of the jury, because the defense didn't want this testimony yet. They wanted nobody to hear this testimony. But testimony came in today, so we did kind of know what a preview of it would be, and so she had testified to that fact today while on the stand. But we had some more exhibit photos, those taken of Regina. Again, in that 2011 time period of Cassie being through, they had mentioned that Cassie, her particular hairstyle around this time was that of a shaved head. Regina confirmed that between 2009 to 2011, Cassie's hair was shaved, and that's what the hairstyle that we had seen of Cassie kind of posing with some of the bruises inflicted by her then boyfriend, that being of Diddy. And so a lot of the big testimony, especially when it came to Regina Ventura being under direct examination, was about this $20,000 loan. Then there was another incident they had talked about, this one from this is from 2016. So this was around, this was actually that same year the Intercontinental Hotel incident had happened, that essentially Regina traveled to LA for Cassie's birthday. Diddy took Cassie's phone after being mad at her. And then there was this whole incident where Regina called the police, and that Diddy gave the phone back eventually. Regina was screaming at Diddy to give her daughter her phone back, and that Regina even owned up to the fact that she tried to hit Diddy while the person in the middle of this was D-Rock, one of the security guards, was in this kind of trying to just de-escalate the entire situation. But, when it came to the cross-examination, I didn't even know what to expect for the cross-examination, but spoiler alert, there actually was no cross-examination. Mark Agnifilo got up on the stand and he essentially said, I have no questions for you, Ms. Ventura. And Regina Ventura was off the witness stand and done for the day.
Yeah, I think that's very strategic when defense chooses not to cross-examine a witness. There might be no benefit to them. There might be nothing there to gain. They might be accepting what she says and just recharacterizing it. Remember, a big theme in this case is it might be domestic violence, might be...
I can't believe you bring me in on train. Hello, Moto.
Electrified. Ion. Hanguk tire.
A turbulent relationship, but it's not sex trafficking or racketeering. Okay. So, Elizabeth, I know I only have a few more minutes with you, so I want to move on to the additional testimony of a man we heard about last week.
Platinum.
The Punisher. That's his nickname. Who is the Punisher? What did he testify to so
do that
far?
tournament shit and then avatar shit.
Yep. Well, the Punisher, when he had come in, didn't even realize he was the Punisher. Because let me tell you something, Jesse. When we're seeing these exhibit photos of all the different men and the different escorts that were used during these freak-offs or were kind of playing this type of role and these fantasies that were talked about during testimony, sometimes it's hard to be like, oh, wow, that's actually this person. So when Sheree Hayes walked inside the courtroom today, I was like, oh, they're going to have another testimony from another person who worked